Welcome back, everyone. So what we're going to do in this one is just go over WebSockets used in a real-world example way, which is very cool. So let's just go straight to the lesson. I'm not going to edit this video and make it very jumpy and clicky and memey. I just want to get straight into the meat of things. So this is the Skool community. Hopefully you found this. And we're just going to go through this example here of me making a gate connection. And then, yeah, and then I'm just going to show you how WebSockets are used sort of in the real world. So this is it. So this is a gate connection class here, and it inherits from this base connection, right? So we're just connecting to exchanges. And what we're going to do is talk about stream last trade. So if you recall from the previous video, we just saw an example of streaming last trade data from Bybit. We're going to do the same for Gate. Yeah, and we're just going to go through the code there. So let's look at this diagram here. So I have do I have a picture of it right here? So this is the same picture, but I'm just going to make things a little bit bigger, right? Just a little bit bigger. Let's move this here. Yeah, cool. So let's see what's going on. So let's maybe zoom in a bit. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we've got so we're going to use the pub sub model to orchestrate this whole gate connection. And remember what we're doing, we're thinking about WebSockets, we're learning about WebSockets. So pub sub, we have a publisher and several subscribers. So the publisher here, which is stream last trades, it's going to connect to the exchange, and then it's going to publish trade messages via ZMQ here. It's going to publish trade messages via ZMQ. Cool. So there you go. That is that. And what we can do is we can make several subscribers to listen to the publisher here. And what will happen is it'll just listen on this ZMQ message here, and it can either print the trade data, which is the example we're going to show, or it can save it to a file or inform the broader strategy about what decisions it can make. So that is very simplistically what is going on there. Okay, next. So let's go straight to the code. Let's go straight in the code, and we'll bring over our trusty editor here. Cool. Let's see if we can we yeah. So this is the code. Is that okay? Can you see that? I think so. I think it's okay. Maybe I can. How do we go view? Okay, we managed to zoom in on the code, so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this one here. Code's huge, it's massive, god damn. So this is the gate connection class, and remember we're setting up, so I'm just gonna go through it. Now don't worry too much about the setup. You can get if you join the Skool community, I'll give you all the code. It's going to be a private Git repo, but yeah, just DM me on Skool and we'll get you sorted out if you want. This is part of a bigger trading strategy I'm making, actually. So here we've got all the setup, the ZMQ setup. So remember, ZMQ is the way we're going to be communicating between the publisher and the subscriber here. And what we're going to do is we have all these, we'll set this class up, and we're going to connect to the WebSocket, a WebSocket here. So let's go down to the stream last trades method here. And so, you know, we accept some list of contracts, and it'll just, if nothing is provided, we'll just pick BTC. Easy. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set some sort of wrap it in a while loop, so we have some reconnect conditions here. And then we are going to try connect to the WebSocket. So here we go, handle WebSocket connection. So let's drill down into that. So this is the meat of it, right? This is the meat. This is the real setup of a WebSocket connection. So we're going to be using the whole async realm, and we'll use WebSockets.connect. We'll call that the WebSocket connection. Yeah, and then same pattern as the last video. We just subscribe, right, to the trades endpoint there. And yeah, that is it. That's it pretty much. So we send this message here. Now this comes from the documentation. So I've linked the documentation in the course here. So go look at the documentation and see how that aligns with me sending this, right? And then also we're going to send pings every so often so the connection doesn't die, because you need to just be sending pings to the exchange, otherwise they think you're dead and they'll just cut the connection. So we don't want that. So we'll set this off in a separate async task and it'll just send pings every so often. Great. So we've set that up, we sent the message, and now what we're going to do is we're just going to we are just going to async for, so just run it perpetually, and we're just going to receive the data, pass the data. Well, we're not going to pass the data. We're just going to load it into a dictionary structure here with the JSON. And then we will, we'll either print this was a failure or a success. We'll keep going down. Now, if it was an update or, a channel event, we'll print some stuff out. We'll do a little bit of parsing here. This is what that is. We do a bit of parsing. So essentially, we're just passing the raw data into this tuple structure here. Yep. And then we're going to send this on the ZMQ, that ZMQ messenger thing. So, and we're going to do some cool thing, which is send multipart. I love sending multipart because if you just, so you can just send like a message, right? But with send multipart, you can send sort of two components or many components at once. So you can have this topic thing here. So maybe the topic could be the trades, or another topic could be orders. So the amazing thing about this is you can, without deserializing the whole message, you can just read what the topic is and be like, oh, this is this, and then pass it off to a different component. Or this is this, pass it off to another component that's different. So that is the beauty of sending multipart. So we send the multipart to the WebSocket. Yeah, the WebSocket, the ZMQ socket, and we have the topic and the pack data. The pack data is just us packing together this thing here. This thing here, right? And that is it. So we just have things. So what we've explained was just things being sent here. And then it'll be picked up by something like that.